285.
It's easy to say they're must-wins. Of course they are. But just winning isn't enough. The Boilermakers need bonus points from at least one of these two men to have a shot here in this duel.
So Sollars and Vanadia locking up here. Collar and elbow tie at mid-mat. Sollars trying for some wrist control. Vanadia shaking it off.
These two faced off last year at the duel in Bloomington, with Vanadia taking the win 6-3.
Collar and elbow tie. Sollars coming in with his 11-6 record, the redshirt sophomore from Evansville. Good number of wrestlers from the state of Indiana here in the lineup here this evening.
One thing to know about Gabe Sollars, he's a pinner. That's just a thing in wrestling. Sometimes you're really good at it. He's really good at it. 16 career pins at IU in 2 seasons. That's more than half of his career wins are by fall. So he knows how to exert control over his opponent.
Well, and clearly Ben Vanadia, knows that or has studied that, or in the tape sessions, if you will, knows that, and so is not going to put himself or not try to put himself in those positions. Correct.
Right, and that's why you stay safe. Don't get yourself in a bad position. Maybe stay away from cradles or tilts or whatever the particular thing is that your opponent likes to do. And Vanadia has a history to look back on too. He's got a head-to-head win here. He knows how to handle this opponent.
Well, and the 6-3 score tells me that that's what Vanadia did last season, not putting himself in position to allow Sollars to catch him, if you will. Just taking the points that are given to him. We'll see what he does here in the 2025 version of this matchup. Under 50 seconds to go, period number 1, match 9 of 10. We're here at 197 pounds, heavyweight at 285 still to come. Craig Combs and Corey Palm here. Mackey Mania. The in-state rivals, Hoosiers and Boilermakers, locking up here this evening, and we thank you for joining us on Big Ten Plus. .25 seconds to go. It's been quiet here at 197 pounds after the fireworks we saw at 184 and 174. Sollars sliding by there. Under 10 to go. Period number 1. And time will expire. 0-0 will lead us into period number 2. Neither wrestler really took any shots there in period number 1. Sollars getting some coaching over there on the sideline from Angel Escobedo and head assistant coach Mike Dixon. Collar and elbow tie one more time. Sollars trying to throw that head of Vanadia down. So you can get him down to the mat.
Yeah, just anything you can do to get your man off kilter a little bit, where Sollars also hasn't followed it up with anything. So even if Vanadia's head snaps down, there it is. Quick outside signal from Sollars, ready for it that time.
Vanadia up to a foot now switching. And Sollars completing the movement, getting the 3-point takedown. Setting that move up beautifully. And now in control of Ben Vanadia.
Yeah, we'll see what Sollars goes to work with here. He's got a minute on top. A minute to work with in the second. So Vanadia looks to build his base up.
Vanadia trying to get to his feet to try to get that escape point.
Quicker the better with that riding time at 40 seconds now.
Well, yeah, because you don't want the 3 to turn to 4. Sollars well in control of the body of Ben Vanadia. Vanadia trying to get up there. Coming up on 20 seconds to go, period number 2. in a matchup the Purdue Boilermakers desperately need if they want to stay in this team matchup.
Sollars gets hit for stalling on the parallel ride. Wasn't doing enough to try and improve his spot, I guess.
The Hoosier sideline just as confused as we are. We've seen a couple of calls here this evening. Sollars with the big mat return to Vanadia and back down to the ground. 5 seconds to go, period number 2, and that's how we will head to period number 3. It's Gabe Sollars with a 3-0 lead over Ben Vanadia. You see Jacob Bullock there, the heavyweight in waiting. Bullock will step on the mat in the main event here this evening at heavyweight. The grad student from Cahokia, Illinois. Nice job there by Vanadia, trying to hold on to the legs of Sollars. Both wrestlers jockeying for position, and they will stand back up. You saw Jacob Bullock over there warming up. Bullock gave the Hoosiers the victory 2 seasons ago. And the walk-off victory at heavyweight. He'll look to do the same here. See it. A nice roll through. And Vanadia reverses. 1 point escape for Sollars. Minute and 24 to go and counting. Vanadia now down 4-0. Hear the Vanadia family behind our broadcast booth here yelling at Ben, telling him he's got to go. Collar and elbow tie, mid-mat. Coming up on a minute to go, period number 3.
He accomplished the first task by getting out with under a minute of riding time. Still got to score twice.
Something to note as well, the off-season workout program for the Indiana Hoosiers is in full effect here this season. We haven't seen the Hoosiers taken down very much here this evening, and a lot of that is to do with the weight training, the cardio, and the way that these athletes are able to sprawl out. 30 seconds to go.
Sollars does have a stall warning.
Under 25 seconds, period number 3. Sollars has good positioning there over Vanadia. 15 seconds to go, just trying to hold on, and under 15 seconds to go, and the ref will stand these two wrestlers back up. Vanadia is going to need a lot here. 8 seconds. And Gabe Sollars will slam the door shut at 197 pounds and pick up the 4-0 victory over Ben Vanadia. Almost guaranteed.